Last week I went over the gases that make up the air we breathe. In case you missed it, here's a quick recap. 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and the final nearly 1% is made up of trace gases. Even though it takes up the overwhelming majority of air, nitrogen sits on the bench as the star oxygen goes to work maintaining life as we know it on Earth. Nitrogen is crucial to life on Earth as well, but not in gas form, which passes in and out of our body without any positive or negative effects on the surface. If you take a trip underwater through scuba diving, you better consider nitrogen for your own safety. Here's Jeff Eigenberger, dive master and owner of Carolina Dive Locker, explaining what happens when divers breathe pressurized air.
But this affects us in that our body tissue absorbs that nitrogen. That nitrogen could come out of solution and cause bubbles, which could block blood flow, most frequently witnessed by pain in your joints. And that's why they came with the nickname the bends.
The bends, or decompression sickness, occurs when divers don't follow established guidelines on how fast they ascend, resulting in too much nitrogen in their bloodstream. Hold up a minute. The air in these tanks are no different from the air we breathe, so why does diving result in more nitrogen in your body? This drink can help explain. Soda gets its fizz from dissolved carbon dioxide under pressure until you pop it open. In order to keep your Coke tasty and not flat, soda and other carbonated drinks have to be stored under higher pressure in cans. Henry's law states that the concentrations of a gas dissolved in a liquid is proportional to the pressure of the gas above that liquid. If that pressure goes up, there will be more gas dissolved in that liquid, like your soda. Once you pop that open, the pressure inside the can lowers and the bubbles follow. Great in your soda, not great in your bloodstream, as the same thing applies to divers. As a diver goes deeper underwater, pressure increases, and along with it, higher concentrations of the air they breathe. Oxygen gets used up by their bodies to keep them swimming, but nitrogen builds up. To avoid the bends caused by higher concentrations of nitrogen, divers take it slow and steady.
Then when it comes time for them to come back to the surface, they would slowly decompress so that their body would have sufficient time to off-gas and equalize to the appropriate nitrogen level for the pressure that they're at.
The consequences for not respecting the laws of physics are quite severe, as decompression sickness is potentially deadly.
With the proper training and adequate safety protocols, you're in really very limited amount of risk. So that's why it's important for them to get certified. We'd be happy to help them with that at our facility down here at Carolina Dive Locker.
For this week's Moment of Science, I'm Storm Team 2 meteorologist David Dixon.